Hello and welcome back, guys. You are gaming with me, Brothgar, and today I've got some more AdVenture capitalist action for you. Now, in the last event, we were working on the Cashella event here. I got to 7 of 9 achievements. That last one was just taking forever. Once we ran out of upgrades, I didn't have the patience to sit there and babysit the game long enough to get it all. But there is a new announcement that's coming out right now, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is Live Your Profits, and that starts August 11th right there. Look at that. Look at that guy's gonna be like Rocky. That's gonna be pretty fun. That'll be interesting. I have no idea what the event's gonna be all about, but we're gonna look forward to it. That starts next week on the 11th. So if we take a look at the time here, look at this, getting an early start tonight, only 11:45. Ooh, that'll be pretty good. I have a vacation lined up next week. You wanna know why? Take a guess. Take a quick guess what is going on next week that I might just take a little bit of a vacation for. Well, it's not that I've ever taken a vacation for a game before, but I have a fair amount of vacation time that I need to take, or I'll just won't work all December. Anyhow, though, what I'm going to be taking a vacation for is to play the game No Man's Sky. And that's coming out next week. It's coming out on the 9th. Sorry, I got like something in my eye. It's bugging me. Come on now. Get on out of there, bugger. Come on. So for most of us, I should say, it's actually coming out on the 9th. Depends on where you live in the world and how they're releasing it, all kind of weird. Which is weird considering it's a single player game, which is a bit of a disappointment, which may make the game far less interesting to me than what I thought it was originally going to be, which was more of a multiplayer game. At least co-op. I don't really get it. That'll be interesting. We'll have to see how it all works out. I am thinking, though, I might pick up a hard copy of the game as opposed to just a digital download. You know, in case it isn't really that good, I can at least return that for some money. Okay, I got it. Ah, get out of my eye, bro. Come out. There was nothing in there. I don't know what it's all about. This is probably gonna bug me the whole episode. But yeah, that game looks pretty interesting. I'm going to explore, try to get to the center of the universe, make my own little story out of it. I've got some ideas of videos I might actually make with that. It might actually be pretty interesting. From the way I'm looking at it, I think it's going to be more like Starbound, but 3D. Or Terraria, but 3D. We'll just have to see how that all works out. But let's take a look at the game. We've gotten quite a few upgrades here recently. We're at Quattro Trigodatillion right there, 2.2. And we're really not gaining that much more. I think that's because I did a restart last time and left a little money on the table. So, Earth is a bit of a disappointment, but it'll get better. Oh, you know what the other thing is? I got a new monitor. Yeah, I got some stuff going on. I'm actually going to be moving the office here, which you can't see because I got a green screen. But if you watch some of my vlogs, you'd see where I'm actually working now. I'm setting up another room over there, and then I'm going to move all my stuff in there. It's pretty cool. I'm going to be vlogging it, so you guys will check it out. Painted walls, going to make my own sound panels and stuff. It's going to be sweet, guys. Guarantee it. Got some unique ideas. Boom, coming at you. So let's go ahead and restart here on the Earth because we might as well. We're going to double up our angels more or less and make it happen. Get those lemons. Run through these managers like we've done a million times before. Well, more like 104 times before at least. Actually more than that because I've done multiple restarts in the same episode. How many times have I reset? Is there a stat for that? I'm gonna have to go check. There we go. Upgrading, baby. Let's take a look. Look at my career, look at my stats. I got a lot of stats right there. Total resets 18, that's not right. Maybe 180? Unlocks earned 402. Well, let's take a look at that. So far I've claimed 27 of 43 badges, which is good, fairly good. If we take a look at the unlocks here, just for the lemons, I'm at 4,750 of a possible 10,000. Well, I think there's more I can actually pick up. So let me pick up a few more thousand more. I was gonna say, I would think I was quite a bit further than that. Just haven't bought all the stuff I needed. Let me top it out, then we'll go back and we'll look at that again. There we go. Oh, we got this run thing over here. Remember? The micro manager, we picked that up last time. Good way to get a little extra cash just to bump things on over to the next upgrade. Boom, just like that. And that's pretty handy. I'm gonna get the donut shop right here. Click it a few times. Just enough. Wouldn't have gotten that if I didn't have that button. Is it really worth that much gold? I don't think so. Speaking of gold though, I did get an extra 10 gold from the event there. Not to mention all the mega... Holy crap, all the mega tickets! The mega bucks! What? ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get a huge upgrade. We're going to go to the 777.77 boost to all platinum investments. Are you kidding me? This is the biggest Earth upgrade ever. Let's go ahead and hit it, baby. Come on, give me that money. Whoop, gotta click yes. Here we go. So not dramatic. Give me like a ta-da or something. Well, even though there was a lack of anything there, we're making fat cash now. Boom! Look at all that. I can upgrade everything. We got 26 on over there. I'm gonna run that a little bit. Come on, shrimp and boat. Don't let me down. A few more. Come on, baby. Two more. Yeah, there we go. 5,000 shrimp and boats. Didn't have that before. We also got the oil companies back up to the next level. If we take a look at some of these other upgrades, let me just click them real quick. Woo, look at all those. Investors should be cranking by. I mean, look at them. Angels are just flying in from all over the world. Or in this case, the universe. I don't know. That was a big upgrade, but I forgot to look at all the numbers before I actually clicked it. Oh well. It's not like we're gonna get another try for that. I guess I could go back and look at the video footage, but you'll have to tell me. Ultimately though, that's gonna make a big difference here on Earth. We just boosted everything up to 777.77. Are you kidding me? And look at this next one. If you can get 50 megabucks more, 7,777.77x. That's crazy. I don't think that's gonna happen. Unless this next event is just cranking out the megabucks. Speaking of which though, let's see if there are some I can buy. I can get one. I guess that's something. There we go. Got the pizza up to the next level. Got the bank. Come on now, get up to the next level. You can do it. Let me just run my little micromanager. That's handy. Speaking of which, what I was talking about is I got 110 gold now. So 110 gold. Do some more math, shall we? We got a 3x multiplier. Boom, that's gonna give us some stuff. If I've seen anything from these small events, there's usually 10 gold up for grabs. So I can take this number and think, there might be 120 gold there. 80 gold, this is gonna be my most profitable upgrade right here, the Flux Capillator Deluxe. And that would give me quite a bit of upgrades. And that would only leave me with 30 gold. Don't have enough for the white suit. But I do have 100 gold. I could do the 12x multiplier, probably not really worth it. I could also do the blue suit together. I'd be better off getting the white suit if it would ever go on sale. And that would be great. I do kind of regret buying the micromanager a little bit, just because, you know. But you gotta do it. You gotta do it. If it's there, you gotta do it. I'm not ready to spend my gold just yet. I like that. I like having that money there. Makes me feel like I'm making profits, you know? Let's take a look at the gallery. See, I'm at 7,500 of 10,000. So I'm 75% done with Earth. You know, I mean, that's got to count for something, doesn't it? Right? 75% done with Earth as of tonight. A little bit more. Let's go ahead and go on over here to the moon and see what we have going on over there. Investors, this is where we're, yeah, look at that. 9 unvegetarian. And we're throwing on the duo vegetantillions on top of that. Huge upgrade here, as you would expect from the moon. But before we go ahead and get that restart, let's see if we got some currency that we can pick up. Yeah, a couple of them. Not too bad. We're up to 7 megabucks again. Again, we have to get that to 30, which I don't think is really gonna make that big of a difference. Werewolves, yeah, baby. Get on up there. All right, let's get this restart going. This is gonna be huge. We'll also take stock here of the moon, see exactly where we are. As far as how close we are to completing the moon. I wouldn't think we'd be too far off. I'm sure there's still like several upgrades that I still have to do, but we gotta be getting pretty close. More than 75%? I would think so. Just guessing though. Yeah, that's worth. Give it to me. Oh, oxygen bars? For sure. Yeah, these upgrades here. They weren't here before, but now I'm getting them. I can burn them up, no problem. Helium farm? No. Come on. Oxygen bars, Sexaquadradragadillion, baby, come on now. Give it to me. How much is that making Sexaquadradragadillions? That's my favorite number. Out of all the big numbers, this is my favorite one. It's like sexy quadragons, baby. Love it. We're over 900. That's official, that just happened. All right, so let's take a look here on the gallery, see how close I am to completing the moon. If you take a look at the gallery, oh, we only got one more upgrade for the boots, but that one is a ways away at 10,000 moon boots. let's take a look at everything. That's a little bit more of an even keel. So I just passed 900. We got 1,000. I'm gonna get 50 gold. Woo! That's why you hold on to your money. That's gonna make a big difference, ladies and gentlemen. I might be able to get the white suit, which is what I really wanted. But I gotta go back and look in the history of things to see if that's actually better or not than the flux capacitor thing. I like the idea of having the pimpin' white suit though. 1,111 speed of all investments is gonna double. That is the maximum right there. So within 200, the moon is getting very close to being finished. Very close. Although these last milestones might be a little bit bigger than they first appear. But granted, our angels are ready to restart yet again. And the werewolves, they're howling rude, baby. Upgrading them. Come on now, these triple dudes. All this time, I can't even remember the payday clone. All right. I can never remember the name of some of these businesses on the moon. Come on, one more. You can do it. Yeah, look at that. Mixed doubles, baby. Times 333. 3. I almost forgot one. All right, so the moon's making big money. Just about time to restart that. But before that, let's go ahead and read some of your comments here tonight. XX Minecrafter XX, always getting that top comment because he's here all the time. Says liked before watching. Says unfrugal as well. Thank you guys so much for liking the video. It's good stuff. That helps me out. Shows that support. Joe's got a problem here. He says, I'm at a wall and on all my planets, and I can't shake it off. All of my angels are not going up. And do you know how to shake it off? The problem is you got a bunch of fallen angels, man. They fell down, they can't go back up. You should have worked with the more holy ones. Those are the ones that go back up. That's your problem. No, both the Earth and the Moon hit a really dull spot. The Earth is still kind of in a dull spot, but you saw where my Moon was about 5 episodes before, and several episodes before that. That's a really low spot. What you really need to do, though, to get through those kind of low spots is that's where you get strategic with some of the gold that you get from events, or if you buy into them. But the big thing is your mega tickets. You want to make sure you're upgrading your businesses, and as you can see here, I've upgraded all my businesses, and then beyond that, you building up your mega tickets to power through that stuff. So that's kind of the long-term gameplay, is you try to finish up planets. So if you can finish up any planet first, definitely finish up Mars, because we haven't been to Mars in a long time, but Mars gave me lots and lots of mega tickets that I was able to then apply to other planets, and I didn't even have to spend that many mega tickets to finish up Mars. In retrospect, I probably didn't even need to spend 20 mega tickets on these two right here, because then I would have only needed 3 more mega tickets to be able to upgrade the Moon if I wanted to at this point, even though the Moon is pretty much just about done. All in all, Mars here is very fast as compared to the other planets. So this is the one you're going to want to finish up as fast as you can to get those mega tickets that you're then going to apply to either the Moon or Earth. And it seems like the Moon's going to be the more important one, just because you can actually finish that one, and the Earth is the longest one to complete. That's my theory on it. Not to mention playing the events, that's the biggest way to get ahead in the game. So long as you're not, unfortunately, on an iOS. If you happen to be on iOS, for some odd reason, those events seem to have a big issue for you, and I feel sorry for you guys. Or you could just use not fallen angels. There's a jailbreak hack for Pokemon Go that lets you move your avatar without actually walking around, says Unfrugal. Yeah, I know about it. I've actually used it on a second account just to try it out. The thing is, that takes all the fun out of the game. It is legitimately not fun at all. I mean, I tried it just for the sake of it, but like the whole thing that makes Pokemon Go good is that you actually go out and kind of get to hunt stuff down. I mean, that's the fun part of it. Although I'm sure there's people that are like constantly doing that just to build up really high level characters. I don't know. The social aspect of it, that's what makes it good. If you can take over, you know, different gyms and stuff, then that would also work well. I don't have the time to put into the game. Even if I was hacking, I still wouldn't have the time to do it. And the last thing I'd want to do is spend 3 hours here clicking around, moving, with sitting on my couch. But that's alright. Oh, I sang buying all the upgrades? Maybe I did. Micromanager plus auto-clicker is greater than Kim Kardashian plus Snapchat. I don't follow the Kardashians at all. Not even a little bit. I didn't even know who they were, just I heard the name before. I still don't even know who they really are. And you know what? I'm not even gonna Google that, because I'm okay with not knowing. Boom. See, now, this is interesting. It says N4TR3R. He says, I bought the multipliers, the flux capitators on Earth, and the progress is also fast. He also has the giant mega tickets upgrades. And what he's saying is that he's completely resetting Earth multiple times. Now, I wonder if you do that, is it even possible? Are you resetting it in such a way that you actually get to keep some of your upgrades and you get to restart the planets? I don't think I've ever heard of that, but that would be interesting if you could actually roll the game over but keep your bonuses. You guys will have to let me know, is that even possible? If so, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be fun. Kind of help you build into your game over and over again. Give the game a little bit more replayability. Scared YouTuber says, trying to keep up with the series. I love this. Keep it up, Brothgar. Also, why don't you play Minecraft? I liked Minecraft. It was an okay game. I pretty much played the vanilla. I was like, yeah, that's okay. Then I got into the mods, and I don't know. It was cool. There was definitely some really cool things. I was into Minecraft, but I was also playing with a group of people, sort of. I don't know. It was one of those things where it took like several hours to get one video out of the thing. And also when you're playing with people and you kind of just do a bunch of random stuff, kind of hard to make videos out of it. And I was kind of playing Minecraft with the idea of making videos out of it. So it just didn't work. It didn't fit. So I never really pursued it that much. And I was only somewhat enjoying the game. To me, it wasn't like that amazing game that made it the best game ever in the world. I don't know. Some people liked it. The mini games I thought were probably... So the game people that developed the mini games, I thought those were probably, holy cow, 9 gravity boots! Woo! Woo! That's profit. Anyhow, what I was saying is I thought some of the mini games that they were making, I don't know what it was, the ones where you like spawn the dudes that go across and they blow up and you try to blow the wall up on the other side, that was really cool. I had a lot of fun with that. Outside of that, yeah, I don't know. That was cool. I would say the best sort of like long play game I saw of Minecraft was the one that they made the Pokemon game, the Pokemon mod for the game. That was pretty cool. Of course, I spawned in. I didn't know what I was doing. I got destroyed. I think, maybe. I don't know. I was playing. It's one of those things. There's so many mods on a game like that. When you're into the game and you understand the mods, it makes complete sense to you. When you're a complete noob that came into a game that's been developed for 4 years or whatever by a bunch of random people over the world, you're completely left out of the loop and you don't know where to begin. And since there isn't really a clear spot to begin, it makes it kind of hard to get into modding and stuff like that. Just like Gary's mod and all the different mods that they have for Counter-Strike and all those, or the Half-Life mods and stuff. If you get the 3 flux capacitor, that's 3 times the profit speed. If you get that white suit, 2, that transforms it into 5x, baby. GG. Kuma Magoo. The only thing I can recommend now is to use the micromanager and buff it till it's the same price as a flux capacitor. I'm just gonna call it that because that's what they're referring to. You get more value that way. You get up to 9x profit speed. I got both because I didn't know what to do with the guild. And then there's some more detail down here by Kit. So let me read that. Okay, so he's saying since they're additive, it would bring you up to 9.26x. It just sounds like more money. Bigger numbers, more money. You don't have to convince me that's a good idea. Lot of detailed conversation. 27x, baby. Nice. Although the thing about the micromanager is you gotta run it to use it, right? There's no run it while you're not doing it. Yeah. I mean, it's cool, but I played this game so slow that I don't think the micromanager is really worth it for me. Regardless, the Earth is ready to get a nice full reset, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we're gonna get 2 resets in tonight. How about that? Doing good. Oh yeah. Buy all that money. Give me them angels. Every once in a while, you gotta buy the upgrades one at a time just to hear that cash register. That's like the other half of this game that makes it so much fun. Just hearing that cash register over and over again. And you make it rain, man. You just keep pulling on that lever, making more money. I mean, that doesn't get old. Reminds me to never play slots with a bunch of quarters. I'd probably spend all my money. Oh yeah, listen to that. Money. I don't know, I'm too cheap to go to the casino anyhow. I'd show up, be like, alright, I get like 40 bucks. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go over to the kiddie table. You can play about one hand. Lose all my money. I'm like, man, that was stupid. I do have a friend that works at a casino though. You're actually not supposed to sit down. If they're like a dealer and they're your friend, you're not allowed to actually sit at that table and have them deal to you. Obviously because they think you'd work together or something like that. But if they didn't know and you sat down, wonder how much you could make your friend nervous. Don't worry about it, I'm not gonna try it. Alright, so got the Earth restarted here. Made a lot of money. Nothing is going to be upgraded anytime soon, except for a couple of these upgrades. Let's go back on over here to the moon. Looks like we're about to get another restart. Do it. Bam! Tresvegetatillion. We skipped right on over the last one. Let's do it. 2.4. We're not gonna finish the moon tonight. Please, no! Please don't do it! I don't want it to end. Not yet. I'd buy all the managers. There we go. Oh yeah, get all those too. See, now I can buy those like they're not even a big deal at all. Ooh, 1 Tresvegetatillion, all profits times 9? That's worth it. Boom! Ah yeah, look at this money roll in. Ooh, look at the gravity booth waiting to happen. Did we not do that? Did I react to that one already? Sometimes you forget where you're at in the game. Clearly. We've already gotten this one. Happened last time. Yeah, that was cool. Can't overreact to the same upgrade twice in one episode. Take that back. You can totally do it. Alrighty. Bet those angels are just flying on in. Yeah, look at that. I clearly have holy angels up in there because they keep going up. Look at that. Already ready to go. King Watermelon asks, what microphone do you use? Because your voice sounds great. And I'm about to start up YouTube. This is a Blue Spark Digital. The trick for setting up whatever microphone you have, be it a Yeti or a high-end microphone, kind of like what I got, which isn't really that high-end, but for YouTubing, it's kind of high-end, is that you want to get your voice about as loud as you can get it without clipping, and yet not have the microphone be very far away from you. Okay, so I'm only about this far away from the microphone, so therefore I can turn up the volume on my mic and get really good quality out of it because I'm close to it. And there's also more definition in my voice and how you can hear that. And it also works to not pick up the background so much. Although we are probably picking up quite a bit of the air conditioning unit just because I don't have the vent covered up at the moment. So you're probably hearing that in the background. But the key thing is to make the microphone about as loud as you can get it without clipping, and also be about as close to a microphone as you can be. Not really close, you don't want to get so close because it changes how it sounds, but there's definitely a range that you use microphones in, and when you're commenting like this, you know, right around 5 to 6 inches is where you're going to want to be. It depends on your setup, but for what I'm doing here, that is a big reason of why this microphone sounds as good as it does. Not to mention it's a good microphone. I do recommend it. Next question. Oh, and I will say I turn up the volume digitally coming out of the microphone as opposed to turning it up in Windows. I don't know if that really makes a ton of difference, but I think it does, personally. So for example, this is set to right around 80% volume gain, or whatever you want to call it, 80% coming out of the microphone, and about 50% in the Windows. And then I adjust some things after that. I also use compression in post-processing, and that helps make my quieter voices a little bit louder, and my louder voices a little bit quieter, so therefore I don't drop out when things get quiet, and I don't blow your ears out so much when things get really loud. So do that as well. Pro tips, baby. Pro tips. Robert says, hey, Brothgar, just wanted to say I love your videos and have watched all of the Adventure Capitalist videos and streams. You might remember me. Anyways, thanks for giving me something to do through most of the last school year. Thanks, no problem. Thanks for being here, Robert. Hope you've been having fun. Got more stuff coming at your way, obviously, with this video. Also uploaded some pretty cool roller coaster the other day. That was pretty neat yesterday. Hopefully, as long as this video goes up when I think it is. And maybe No Man's Sky is gonna be cool. Maybe not. Wave Loop, dude. Wave Loop. Brothgar, do you like dubstep? Yeah, I've liked dubstep since dubstep was barely unknown. Now there's all these different variations of dubstep. You got chill step, you got trap, and then you got trap step. Most of trap step is crap step, but when you get a really good trap step song, that is good stuff. I don't even know what to call half of it anymore. People are just like inventing new names for stuff. But, you know, electro, yeah, I'm okay on some of that stuff. Trance, I used to be a big fan of trance way back 10 years ago, but I'm not so much of a fan of it anymore. It depends. I would probably say chill step and trance, they're probably interchangeable for me, and I'm not even sure I could tell you the difference anymore. Like I said, All the subgenres of electronic music just blend together in my brain. It's hard to tell one thing from another. Skrillex back in the day. That dude made songs that sound like Transformers were fighting each other. Probably wouldn't listen to it these days, but back then, that was the wildest thing I've ever heard. I'm like, ooh, this is interesting. Woo, what am I spending? Alright, give me that. Might as well get these ones too now that's so cheap. Am I gonna get to 1,000 of everything? Of the giant lasers? I don't think so. Yeah, there we go. Farming in the moon. Profits of Helium Farms times 777. Upgrades. Give it to me. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Angel investors. I can't keep these angels down. They just keep coming on back up. All right, I'm going to read a few more comments, then I'm going to do another restart, and then that's going to be it. 77 comments on this last video. A little bit less than we had from the previous one, but you know what? That's more than I can read through in one video. This event was finished 1 month ago for you. Cool GT, you are in a time machine. And you're right, Andrew McGames. This is from vidIQ. A pretty useful thing if you happen to be a YouTuber. You can get some more insights of the statistics of videos and stuff like that. It's an add-on, I think, to Google Chrome. I definitely recommend it. And it's a free service. Thanks so much, LMG Gamers. Oh my goodness, here we go. Here we go, look at this thing. I'm gonna have to do the Cliff Notes version for you guys. Give me a second. All right, so let's read here what Kid Sheldon has shared with us. The flux capacitors are the only current most efficient ones for me. But if someone has no gold boosts, and as you can see I have all the gold boosts, so therefore I have platinum, the 12x multiplier is the best by far. They're far less efficient because you already have one, so platinum multipliers will only add on to that 12x multiplier, therefore they're going to be more expensive and you're not going to get as much out of them. Making another one will only double my profits is what he's trying to get it to right there. So ignore what I just said for 50 gold. It's the same for flux capacitors. Once you buy a few, the 3-pack is recommended, they become far less efficient. So same idea there. So the best 3 to purchase would be the 12x multiplier, platinum multiplier, then the 3 flux capacitor, and if you can get it, the white suit, which happens to be pretty close to what I already have. And then there's a formula down there if you really want to get into it. Thanks for that insight, Kid Sheldon. That's good stuff. And that's probably why I'm going to pick up the flux capacitors, even though I really want that pimpin' white suit. We'll have to see. I'm going to see how much I'm going to get gold-wise out of the event, plus what I get here for finishing up the moon, because that's not going to be enough gold no matter what. Maybe there's some gold waiting around on Earth. Let's go check. Come on now. Mine it out of the Earth. That is why I should not have bought the micromanager. That's alright. They gave us free gold anyhow. Yeah, I don't get it until the very end. What good does that do ya? That's just like laughing at you. In my case. I guess if we finished up Earth before other planets, it'd be useful, right? Maybe. Did I tell you guys I got a new monitor? I can't remember. I got a new monitor. Oh yeah, I did. I was telling you about the other thing. 144 hertz? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Didn't cost that much. AOC something, it was about $200. Free sync technology. LED. Ridiculously bright monitor. But once you see 144 hertz, it's hard to unsee it. Bam! Look at that! It's like $90 water bottles! Once you see that, it's hard to forget. But if you're on the moon, kind of makes sense that they'd be a little bit more expensive. Oh, here we go! Here we go! Nah, it still might happen. Just hold on, just for a little bit. One more comment. I greatly improved my moon today. I was guessing I would only get to 1 quattro decillion moon bucks. Got that money before I could finish guessing. Now I'm happy. No thanks. Thanks for commenting, everybody. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful comments. Thanks for commenting. We're gonna get 1,000, baby. We're gonna get 1,000. Boom! 50 gold, I love it! Look at that. I don't even know what to use as my thumbnail. I just got the giant TARDIS upgrade and 50 gold, baby. Dude, if you got gold, you gotta put gold in the thumbnail. That's what's gonna happen. Woo! Look at these angel investors. They don't even know. They're just elbowing around, just trying to make room to get into there. Look at that wolf colony upgrade. Now that might be the biggest upgrade in adventure capitalism. Right there. Look at that. How much is that? 9.8 billion. Yeah, that's a pretty big upgrade. Oh, it's not that far off. All right, I can't do another restart. If I do it, I might just finish up the moon. I don't want to do that tonight. We gotta milk the moon just a little bit longer. So I have something to cover in the next couple of episodes. Not to mention we get the whole event and all that fun stuff. But there you have it, guys. Tons of success today. 50 gold. Look at that, 160 gold. Buddy. I can get my white suit, which I might just get because it's pimpin'. Oh, that leaves me with 20 gold. And if I can get 20 gold out of the event, fat chance on that, I could get at least 1 flux capacitor, which might be better than 3 flux capacitors, but I'm gonna have to do some math. We'll figure it out here in the future. But for today, that was enough win for 1 episode. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. If I've earned your subscription, then thank you so much for that. Sorry if I didn't get to read your comment here in the video, but, you know, I try to read what I can. Have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you next time, guys. Peace. Brothgar out. Okay, here we go. Come on! Yeah! Woo! Woo! I totally got him! Come on, baby, go, 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 go. Do it! Do it! Do it! Oh, yeah! Get some of that! Get some of that! That was building a roller coaster on a floating island right there. Pretty cool idea. Fun stuff. I enjoyed it. 1 million. There we go. Now we're talking. That's the sound of money if I ever heard it. Woo! It's kind of got a weird ring to it. I'm liking it so far. Bye-bye.